Harriet Tubman School for Leadership and Enterprise is a school built on philosophy that our children are born brilliant.
We believe that our children are born with the wisdom and the knowledge and the information.
First of all, we are born scientists. When we're born, we wonder what's out there. We begin to wonder about the sun, light, the stars, what makes the oceans, the weather. We're born scientists. And then something happens. When we hit the danger years of junior high school and high school, that's when it's literally crushed out of them.
Our current system is failing our kids and our country. We know that America is falling behind. We are not getting kids where they need to be in reading, science, and math. Education is a critical part of the solution to every problem we face.
And the reason is not that we're not spending enough money. America spends more money on education than most other countries. Class sizes are smaller than in many countries. And there are hundreds of initiatives every year to try and improve education. Education under No Child Left Behind is based on not diversity, but conformity. Conformity.
I'm really not even learning the stuff that they're teaching me in school because it's not what I want to learn. I'm memorizing what I need to memorize so I can regurgitate it, put it on the paper when I need to. But I'm not really taking it in. I want to do something that I can enjoy and really take in, and learning is effortless.
For African American students, the destructive outcome is far more damaging, for they emerge without a knowledge of themselves.
It is African American?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Did y'all go to school?
Yes.
Are y'all smart and educated?
Yes.
Okay. Can you name one person for me of African descent before slavery?
Before slavery?
So you are of African descent.
Before slavery.
What about Jesus? One person of African descent before slavery.
No. Absolutely not. No, I can't. To be honest, I can't. Don't look at me like that.
Why?
Don't look at me like that, because I don't know.
Why don't you know?
They don't teach you that. They don't.
The first people in America on this land, recorded on this land, were black folk. We're the Folsom people. F-O-L-S-O-M, the Folsom people. The Folsom people were living in the United States as far back as 16,000 years ago.
Before slavery.
That's why I answered, because I'm not of African descent. They don't teach us that in white America.
Before slavery.
No, I cannot.
Black.
Okay.
Black and proud.
Black and proud. Name one African descendant before slavery.
I'm not even about to try. No, before slavery? I can't.
There were Africans before slavery, right?
Yeah, there were Africans before slavery.
We don't even know much about our own people.
Yourself is still something that needs to be understood. So, understanding self then is a major crisis, it's a major issue. So part of this whole process of understanding what real power is engaging in a way to be able to effectively define what our self is.
Then the teachers are police officers. And if the teachers are police officers, now you see why they care more about how your son acts as opposed to whether he learns. And that's why you can go into any learning support classroom in Baltimore. You can go to any emotional support classroom where the boys are diagnosed as emotionally disturbed, which is really European disturbance. And half the boys in special ed are smarter than all the boys in regular ed.
The best minds ain't in school. The best minds walked in and saw the trick and walked out. They tell the young boy, stay in school. But the young boy go in and hear about Christopher. Hear about George, never told a lie. When they hear that crap about little black Sambo, all the mess that they teach, we hungry for knowledge, but we reject that plate.
I quoted the Trilateral Commission view of the educational system, namely it's a system of indoctrination of the young. And I think that's correct. It's a system of indoctrination of the young. That was the way the liberal elites regard it, and they're more or less accurate. So the educational system is supposed to train people to be obedient, conformist, not think too much, do what you're told, stay passive, don't cause any crises of democracy, don't raise any questions, and so on. That's basically what the system is about.
Music, I think about energy, I think about laughter, happiness, focus, attention to detail, development, nationality, work, ethic, dreams, hopes, laughs, smiles, conversations, building, communication, collaboration, focus, details, clean, habits, positive, enlightened, spirit-driven, agenda, love, light.
What does the future of learning look like, and how will we create it? Between dreaming and dreading lies designing. Design is a form of activism. We imagine the future we want, then pick up the tools to start building it. Designers see the world as a kit of parts. They reshape and reassemble the best pieces from what's already out there to create something new and better. So what does it take to rethink learning? It's not about replication. It's about selecting and integrating many different parts to create the foundation of a new model. This is the art of integrative design.
Music, I think about energy, I think about laughter, happiness, focus, attention to detail, development, nationality, work, ethic, dreams, hopes, laughs, smiles, conversations, building, communication, collaboration, focus, details, clean, habits, positive, enlightened, spirit-driven, spirit-driven agenda, love, light. For they emerge without a knowledge of themselves. Deleted from history are the glorious and numerous African contributions, the kingdoms and queendoms, cultures, triumphs and challenges.
As long as it's talking about the Europeans, it doesn't have to be called the United States. It doesn't have to be under British rule. As long as it's Europeans there, we're discussing it, and I don't feel comfortable with that.
We don't even know much about our own people.
I'm really not even learning the stuff that they're teaching me in school because it's not what I want to learn. I'm memorizing what I need to memorize so I can regurgitate it, put it on the paper when I need to. But I'm not really taking it in. I want to do something that I can enjoy and really take in, and learning is effortless. It would be financial planning.
Financial planning.
They have an economics course, and that's about, like building businesses, but I'm talking about real financial planning. I'm talking about how to make that last dollar stretch. I'm talking about how to turn $1 into $100. A real financial course, a course about if I only have $100 this week, how am I gonna do this, this, and this, and still have some money left over? A financial course about how I can be only on $100, but still find ways to use that money to give back to my community. A real financial course.
You have all these great schools that are thinking outside the box, but they're still not really hitting it on the head. And it's not being led by people that are in the community. We're in the community every day. We're with the youth. We know what they want. We're letting them lead the school. We need a school built on the fact that it's the child that is brilliant. It's the child that needs to be the one ushering in this new age and what the school is supposed to look like, not us adults who are outdated. We need to get out the children's way.